All right, today we're going to talk about rock star, superstar Prince. He dies. All right,
Okay.
so you should be able to see my screen momentarily. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen, and share my screen. Now I am sharing my screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes. Breaking news English, the mini lesson. Rockstar superstar Prince dies.
Great. So you can see that I've got 5 pictures of Prince, how he has changed over time, his image, his appearance. The third picture, he has much longer hair and very exciting and exuberant. All right. Is there any questions that you have about the 5 pictures? He's quite handsome.
The first picture. I look at the first picture
Mm-hmm.
and you told me that Prince is very handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Now I was just saying how he has changed through time, through the 5 pictures. All right. Let's take a look at paragraph 1. Your paragraphs are numbered 1, 2, 3. Let's read paragraph 1. If you have questions about each paragraph, let's talk about the questions before we continue.
Yes.
You may
The
begin.
rocks. Must I read?
Yes, please.
The rock superstar Prince has died at the age of 57. He passed away on Thursday at his home in Minneapolis. His death comes a week after his plane made an emergency landing to take the singer to hospital.
Okay. Any questions about that paragraph?
Now he passed away. No, I understand everything. I didn't know that he had a plan for the emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Reports were that he had dehydration and the flu.
Dehydration.
De-
Dehydration.
dehydration and
D
the
D Dehydration.
dehydration. Reports were that he had dehydration and the flu. His
Mm-hmm.
death has shocked the entertainment world. Many celebrities have been sharing their thoughts about him on social media. Madonna wrote, "He changed the world. A true visionary. What a loss. I'm devastated." President Barack Obama called him one of the most gifted and prolific musicians of our time. He added that Prince did it all: funk, R&B, rock and roll. He was a virtuoso instrumentalist, a brilliant band leader, and an electrifying performer.
All right. Now there were a few endings. Let me read this one, paragraph 2. Reports were that he had dehydration and the flu. His death has shocked the entertainment world. Many celebrities have been sharing their thoughts about him on social media. Madonna wrote, "He changed the world. A true visionary. What a loss. I'm devastated." President Barack Obama called him one of the most gifted and prolific musicians of our time. He added that Prince did it all: funk, R&B, rock and roll. He was a virtuoso instrumentalist, a brilliant band leader, and an electrifying performer. Any questions about 2?
What's R&B? I don't know.
R&B is rhythm and blues.
Rhythm and blues.
Rhythm
Rhythm.
and
How
blues.
do you write rhythm?
Rhythm. Well, I actually can't write it. Wait a minute. Maybe I can write it here.
Rhythm.
Rhythm. Let's see if I can put it. rhythm. Remember, because I'm typing, I'm recording it, so let's see if I can put it here. I'm not sure where I can put it, actually. I don't know that I can write on it. It's not allowing me to write on it at this time. Rhythm is spelled, let's see if I can put it in this little box. I can't write it now because we are in
Yes.
recording, but it's rhythm and blues.
Rhythm and blues. RYTMES.
I'm sorry, instrumentalist. Which one? Which one is it that you're asking about?
Rhythms. I said
Oh, there it is.
rhythm.
Now I can write it. RHYTHYM. Rhythm and blues.
And blues. Okay. Yes.
All right.
Rhythm and blues.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the Big Brothers.
Like the what is that?
The Big Brother sing rhythms and blues.
Yes. He sings rhythm and blues. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, paragraph 3.
Prince was the son of a jazz pianist. His real name was Prince Rogers Nelson. His father said, I named my son Prince because I wanted him to do everything I wanted to do. He burst onto the music scene in the late 70s. His singing, songwriting, guitar playing, on stage performances, and producing changing the music world over the next 4 decades.
Okay.
World the first yes.
You
Changing the music world over the next 4 decades.
good. Now, in your EDs, your ED words, listen to the way that I pronounce the past tense. Paragraph 3. Prince was the son of a jazz pianist. His real name was Prince Rogers Nelson. His father said, I named, that's an ED, I named my son Prince because I wanted him to do everything I wanted to do. He burst onto the scene in the late 70s. His singing, songwriting, guitar playing, on-stage performances, and producing changed the music world over the next 4 decades. Okay. Questions?
The Washington Post called him one of the most popular, inventive, and influential recording artists of his generation. The music icon sold over 100 million records. He's perhaps best known for his 1984 album Purple Rain. The music magazine Rolling Stone ranking Prince as number 27 on its list of the 100 greatest artists of all time.
All right. The Washington Post called him one of the most popular, inventive, and influential recording artists of his generation. The music icon sold over 100 million records. He is perhaps best known for his 1984 album Purple Rain. The music magazine Rolling Stone ranked Prince at number 27 on its list of the 100 greatest artists of all time. Any questions about paragraph 4?
No, I understood all the text.
Okay, can you quickly summarize what this article is about? Well, as you look at these vocabulary words in Chat Talk, first, can you pronounce these words for me, starting with superstar?
Superstar, emergency, entertainment, social media, visionary, musicians, R&B, jazz, pianist, music scene, the late 70s, guitar, recording, music icon, list, ranked.
Okay, I was trying to highlight rhythm and blues, R&B, R&B,
R&B.
And this one is ranked.
Ranked.
Mhm.
Ranked.
Now, looking at these words, can you try and use these words as you tell me about the article, as you summarize the article? Try to use these words as you summarize the article.
Last week, a big superstar died after to be conducted by an emergency plane at the hospital. No, he died. He was really famous for his entertainment and famous on the social media. The President Obama said about him that he was a visionary and one of the biggest musicians in the world. He could play all kind of music, has R&B, jazz. He could play piano. He was a pianist. He was famous on the scene because he was really present. The late 70s. I don't know. He could play also guitar, and of course, he was a music icon. That was many famous singer, as Madonna, spoke with emotion about him. He was ranked 27 on the list of the 100 great biggest musicians of the world.
Okay. Did you get music icon?
No. Yes, I think I told about it. He was a music icon.
Okay. Okay. Very nicely done. I was trying to underline or highlight all of the words. Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now here we were going to look at what is a synonym. We can just bypass that and just talk now, trying to use some of the words that we've reviewed today. Of course, the guy that died, his name is Prince, and when Prince exploded onto the scene in the late 70s, that means he became noticed. People knew who he was, they knew his name, and they enjoyed his music. And that's what they mean by he exploded onto the music scene. And that's the same as burst. Exploded would be 7C. Right.
Okay.
So what questions can you ask about vocabulary, or what conversational pieces can you bring to our subject today about anything? Did you do anything explosive this weekend? I did. I had an explosive weekend with my son. Explosive means lots of fun and full of entertainment.
Okay. Did I must I match the word on the left?
If you like, if you can, that would be great. If you can.
Passed away means to be died.
That's correct. It means to have died. Not be died, but to have died.
To have died.
Mm-hmm.
Death?
Yes.
I don't know. Shocked, stunned. Perhaps if you are shocked, you could be stunned. Gifted, talented.
Mm-hmm.
Performer, artist. Name, cold.
Good.
First you explained to me. Explode.
Yes.
Inventive, creative.
Mm-hmm.
Icon, idol. Best known, most famous.
Mm-hmm. And then we had the death, which would be 2A. It would be passing. Death means that you've passed away.
Passed away.
Passing. Mm-hmm.
Passing. Okay.
All right. Any questions about those?
No. I think.
All right. Now, this is just remembering what was in the article. He passed. He passed.
He passed. He passed. He passed away on Thursday.
That's correct. There was one F.
Yes.
He passed away on Thursday. This is what we call recalling what you read. Mm-hmm.
His plane made an emergency landing.
Good. His plane made an emergency landing.
His death has shocked the entertainment world.
Yes, and it was his death. His death.
His death.
Mm-hmm.
His death has shocked the entertainment world.
Good.
One of the most gifted and prolific musicians.
Very good. Prolific is correct.
An electrifying performer.
Okay. Oh,
Prince was the son of a jazz pianist.
well, actually, he was the son of a jazz performer, and Prince is an electrifying pianist.
Okay.
I think, but I'm not really sure which one is which. Okay, because I think he was a performer. I think his father was a pianist.
Okay.
Okay, you're right. Okay, number 6. I mean, number 7. Number 7.
He burst onto the 70s.
No. He burst onto the music scene.
Okay, he burst onto the music scene
Mm-hmm.
in the late 70s.
Good.
Over the next 4 decades.
Good.
Rolling Stone ranked Prince at number 7 on its list.
27.
27 on its list.
Very good. Okay. Any questions about those phrases?
No, I understood.
Okay.
I know Prince better now.
Okay. And let's just choose a couple of these, maybe 2 of these, and we'll talk about those. Just choose any 2.
I didn't understand.
Choose 2 of these. Let's talk about 2 of these for a moment. Choose numbers.
I must choose one question?
Yes, just choose one first. One of these now. Mm-hmm.
What do you know about Prince? What do you think about Prince's music? Who is your favorite musician and why? What kind of life does rock superstar have? I suppose that the kind of life rock superstars has is very difficult because they are under pressure of all the fans, of the media, and I suppose their life is always chaotic, hectic.
Yeah, very good. Chaotic or hectic. Mm-hmm.
How do you think Prince changed the world? Oh, I don't think it changed the world. How important are great musical artists? Who is the most gifted person you know? What kind of star would you be? Oh, how important is music? Not enough. Not enough because I don't have enough time. But I'm sure it will be very important for some people to listen music every day. Unfortunately, I don't have the feeling. What's your favorite musical genre and why? What
Genre.
decade?
That's genre.
Genre.
Genre. It's pronounced genre.
Genre.
Mm-hmm.
What decade has been the best for music? For me, it's the 70s.
Yes, me too, the 70s.
Would you prefer to be a singer, guitarist, or songwriter? Oh, I like to be a singer. I like to be a guitarist. If I could begin my life today
Mm-hmm.
as a youngest,
Mm-hmm.
I try to listen music and perhaps guitar. And I like singing.
Okay.
Like sings too. What's your favorite song and why? Who is the most influential singer in your culture? Who are the greatest musical artists of all time? What question would you like to ask an expert on Prince? Yes. Oh, in fact, um, I like a singer in France, but sure you don't know him. It's called Renaud. Renaud was,
Mm-hmm.
for me, one of the best singer of the 70s, not because of his voice, which is a bad voice. He couldn't sing very well, but he had very interesting words in his song.
I see.
He's a poet,
Mm-hmm.
and during 10 years now, he was completely destroyed by the alcohol, and just 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
he published a new disc
Okay.
that I bought for my daughter.
Uh-huh.
After 10 years, he tried to recover from the alcohol and the drug.
Oh.
Yes, but there's nothing to do with Prince.
Mm-hmm. Well, we all have our favorites. Michael Jackson, I think, was one of my most favorite ones, but he has since lost the scene and he's no longer with us. All right, well, this takes us to the end of our session for today. Let me go back
Yes.
to our beginning. And